Well, good evening. Tonight, I think we're going to make a simple meatloaf, and I've got my one of my Tupperware mixing bowls. I put a pound of ground beef in there, and I'm going to work that up a little bit. And right over here, I am going to get me one egg. We're going to put that in there. And a lot of people, they like onions in their meatloaf. I really don't care for it much. If so, I'm not going to use it in mine today, but I am going to use my Tupperware measuring spoons here just for a second. I'm going to put like, half a tablespoon of salt. And I am going to use some crushed red pepper because I like mine with a little spice. So just a little sprinkle. But you could add any spice that you like. And some recipes call for you to use breadcrumbs. If you like the breadcrumb method, a real quick and easy way, if you have a box of stuffing mix, you can dump that whole box into your hamburger meat, and that works as a great, easy substitute. I've got saltine crackers. I've got one package here, and I am just going to crumble them up. I took about half of that package, crumbled it up, and I'm just going to work this up with my hands. Work it in real good with that egg. So you can see that. Okay. And take some more out of my pack. Crumble them up. And some more out of my pack. Crumble them up. And just work that in really, really well. So like I said, with the spices, you could use just basic salt and pepper. I use some sea salt with some red crushed pepper. And sometimes in your stuffing mix, if you just want to use it like that, the stuffing mixes have its own seasoning in it. That just may be just enough for you. So we've got that mixed up really, really good. Okay. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my 2-quart Ultra Pro, Tupperware Ultra Pro. Some of you may have seen me bake bread in this the other day, but I am going to just turn that out into my Ultra Pro. Some people, if you have a loaf pan, you can use that. This seems to be a good size for me. And I'm going to set that in there. And then for the top of this, I'm going to wash my hands off just real quick. Paper towel. What I'm going to do is I've got my 1/4 cup measuring cup here, Tupperware measuring cup. You get the whole set. I put a 1/4 cup of ketchup with just about, a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more of mustard. And I'm going to just throw that on the top there. Take my spoon. I'm going to mix that up, spread that around. Spread it around really good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some brown sugar. This is one of my Tupperware canisters. This is kind of an older version. And I keep all my sugar, my flour, my brown sugar, my powdered sugar in my Tupperware canisters. And I am just going to take another measuring spoon here. This is a 1/3 cup. That'll be okay. And my brown sugar, when I got it from the store, it was really super hard for some reason. It's starting to soften up now that I've got it in my canister. That's one thing your canisters will do. If you have really hard sugar or something, it will eventually start softening that up a little bit for you. So about a 1/3, and I am going to put that over the top, and where my spoon went, and I'm going to work that in. You may not want to use as much brown sugar. You may just want to use maybe a 1/4 cup or even partial of that, but I tell you what, this makes a great topping for your meatloaf. And that is about it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 for an hour, and we will come back and see what we've got. Okay, we are back, and just right about an hour is what I put this in. And when I put it in, I put my cover on, my Ultra Pro. If you just have a loaf pan, that's fine, but I put the cover on because, meat can get a little oily, and I didn't want any splatters in my oven, but it turned out just great. And I put some here on a plate with some of the bread that I made the other day. This is a box bread from Southern Living. It's beer bread, and I made it with ginger ale. So if you are interested in that, this bread turned out wonderful. And if you want to go back and check that out, it is in my Thanksgiving Tupperware style video, and I show you how I made that bread. But today we did the meatloaf. But while I've got you here, right now on the website, of course, Black Friday sales is going on and everything. But here we are. If you go to my website, I'll put the link in the description below, and also I'll put it in the comments. But on the website, if you go to shop, and then up at the top, it'll say brochure. That is our monthly brochure. And right now, they have it on sale, the flatouts, for traveling with pets. But let me tell you what, these things have been around, and if you are in a tiny space like me, the area that I live is just a little over 500 square feet, or if you're in a camper, they've got this on that page for traveling bowls for your pets. But these things are great. They come in different sizes. They've got the set of 2 on sale right now, and these are wonderful because you've got your bowl. It comes with the seal. You just walk it around there. Oh, seal it up on the go. And then when you're done, wash it up, and they completely flatten out. And you can store them like that. Here's a bigger one. Bloop. Flat it out. There's the seal. Store them sideways, this way, any way you want, and it's a big space saver. So thought I would share that with you. So until next time, and go check out and see what's on sale.